Hey everybody, this is Bud from Space City Props. Today on this video series we're going to cover designing a handle for your custom space gun. Something that's a little more comfortable to hold if you're at a con all day or doing a photo shoot with your newest cosplay. First, you would want to have a sketch or design concept that you'd like to build, followed by having a template made up. But for this series, I did not actually make one. I just kind of made it up as I went for the whole build itself. So bear with me on this, and let's get started. Here I took half of a Nerf gun and laid it down so we can trace out around the handle. Most of us will have a larger hand than a child, so we're going to have to modify it a little bit. I traced inside the trigger guard and around the outside edge. Next I slid the gun down just a little bit in the same line as the handle itself to get some extra length on it. Here there's a little recess for your middle finger to sit. We're going to need to sketch it out a little bit larger to fit an adult size hand. Now for the trigger guard opening, I'm going to open it up just a little bit more so that way if you're wearing a glove or any kind of thing like that, your finger will still fit inside. Here I'm sketching out the profile just a little bit more, extending it out. Here I'm drawing in the trigger. You can either have this style that pushes straight back or swings on a pivot point. It's really your call. Here you can see the bottom of the handles all blocked out. The detail for the grip on the handle is going to be made of pieces that are going to get glued on top. The recess for where your thumb goes around is done, and the recess for your middle finger. Now that our handle's designed, we just have to sketch out the rest of the build onto the foam template. Going to be making the barrel ends out of some PVC pipe. For the build, we're going to be layering it up with multiple layers of 10mm foam on each side. This piece here is a thinner layer, and we're going to leave the trigger in place so that it is solid and won't break off. To get a perfect 90-degree angle right here, you really should use something like a carpenter square or a speed square, which has a 90-degree angle built into it. Again, you really should have your template already drawn up before you break out the foam, especially since the foam loves to eat your silver sharpies. But it's still an easy way to get the template made all the same.
And here is the general idea of how we're going to make it. We might add some more detail into it as we go along, but for the most part, this is about it. So when we come back, we're going to start cutting it out all along the edges. Then we're going to take it and use it as a template for the rest of our foam. I'm going to cut it out, trace it around, and we're going to go from there.
Hey, thanks for checking this video out. If you liked it, go check out the other videos I have posted. Also subscribe for the new videos coming out. If you want to follow along to any of the current build projects, you can check out Space City Props on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And get out there and go build something.